Nobody cares how much you bench.
Not true.
That's a lie. I care.
You know who cares?
Go on.
Doorman.
Yeah, doormen do care how much you bench.
Yeah, I go to Box Park.
Do you just answer
Wembley,
with, what is it, more than you, mate?
And the guy goes every time without fail.
Oh, the same one as well.
The
so
same
he doesn't
guy.
even remember how much you bench.
How much
That
you
is
bench.
disrespectful.
How much, you know who he's the guy. Do you remember in the papers he knocked
Yeah,
out?
I do.
something-
Yeah. The Xboxer.
Yeah, the Xboxer.
Yeah, that was a wicked punch.
Yes,
Yeah,
crazy, right? He always asked me, how much do you bench? And I say...
You have to be polite now, or just jab you. If
I
you...
just say, not a lot.
Not a lot.
That's what I say.
Humble. Play it humble.
Yeah. 100% it's more than you, but not a lot.
Yeah. But I think when it comes to how much you bench, how much you lift, there's the personal, we have that little, it is probably just ego at the end of the day, how much we lift, but no one else cares how much you're lifting.
It's for you, isn't it?
It's for you.
You care about how strong you are because you want to be stronger, but it's not because you want to tell everyone.
But from a hypertrophy point of view, this will hold you back. If you're letting your ego dictate what you're doing, and just because you're kind of showing off and you want this weight on the bar, it just makes no sense. And you have to learn from that. This comes from yesterday in the gym. Literally when I was on that leg press, when I watched that video back, I wasn't happy with the depth. So the load goes up. Yeah. So what am I doing? Impressing other people now, where it gets to that point where the load is higher, but the quality of the reps were down. Yeah. It's back to the drawing board. It's back to the reset. It's back to the.
You reach that point, don't you, when you're chasing the logbook, if you like, for a less, whatever.
Lack of a better term.
Yeah. Sometimes the standard of the rep can start to slip, but then, in the next training block, you then take it upon yourself to kind of pull back the numbers, execute a little bit better, and then from there you can progress on.
If you have
more.
that awareness.
If you've got that awareness,
you get the people that just go chucking weight on, weight on, and no one cares. No one cares what you're lifting.
It becomes that range of motion.
But you need to care more. Dropping the ego and stopping caring what, I do remember a time, maybe when I was younger, where I wanted people to see what I was lifting. I wanted to be strong until I started understanding and appreciating what I was actually doing from a hypertrophy point of view. Am I trying to build muscle, or am I trying to show off to other people? What are you trying to do? If you're going to get the better quality set that's going to provide more stimulus to grow with the slightly less weight, then why are you putting more weight on the bar just to show off?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you've got to earn the right, haven't you, to add weight onto the bar. You
100%.
Can't be letting the standard slip just to feed your ego. I think this, something that I always experience with clients, especially on PT, is, especially with someone new that I'm starting with, is, we'll go through the session and, what do you usually bench? And usually the figures from what they say to what they end up doing during our session are way off, right? Yeah. And I don't know if have they really lifted those numbers before, or they want to impress you? Because guys have got a thing with the bench, haven't they? Everyone wants to kind of impress.
But then you have to
everyone, and then they're exposed.
Yeah. Strip bare. But do you know what you remember as well? To the average, to a I remember when I used to post some of my squats on Instagram, and it would be like a PB, and there'd be something big on the bar. I'm like, most people haven't got a clue what they haven't got the there's nothing to compare to. So you sit there and go, yeah, there's this much weight on the bar, so no one, it's irrelevant to the person. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. They watch World's Strongest Man and they see someone deadlifting 400, 500 kilos. It just means nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah. So
yeah. So no one cares what you bench.
No one gives a shit how much you bench, apart from me, bro.
And Dorman.
That
Dorman.